My dear students, hello, how are you all? Hope you are doing fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to Ariful School, and this is Ariful Islam, Assistant Teacher of English, National English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take an English second paper class for class 6 students. Our today's topic, voice exercise. So let's see. Our today's class 6, subject English second paper, topic voice exercise, term manual, Lecture-20, teacher Ariful Islam. This is my mobile number, messenger ID, and today's date. So let's start the class. So exercise voice in all term, Lecture-20. Since the following active voice is into passive. My dear students, we have discussed about the rules, about the structures of active to passive voice. You all know this. Today we will do just exercise. So number A, active, she writes a letter. So that first we have to do object will be subject, a letter, then auxiliary verb according to tense. So this one is she writes, present indefinite tense. So present indefinite tense, we put auxiliary verb what? Am, is, are. Okay, so a letter, that's why we have to put is here. So a letter is, and past participle of main verb writes will be written, write, wrote, written, and then preposition by will come. Subject will be object at the last. So she will be her here. Okay. Next one, active. She is calling me. So me here is object, will be subject. So this will be I here. And she is calling, then we will put auxiliary verb according to tense. Is calling, present indefinite, present continuous tense. So in present continuous tense, we put auxiliary verb am being, is being, are being. So after I, we have to put am being. So I am being, past participle of main verb, call will be called, then preposition by, she will be her, subject will be object at large. She will be her. So I am being called by her. Number C, the teacher has advised us. Us is object, so us will be subject in passive voice. We will be subject. Us will be we, because this is objective from, this is subjective from. So we has advised, this is present perfect tense. So we will put auxiliary verb have been, has been. So after we have to put have been, and past participle of verb is given already, advised by, preposition by, then subject, the teacher will be object, the teacher. Okay, we have been advised by the teachers. Active. Number D, I lost my words. So here my words is object, my words is object, and object will be subject, my words, and lost past indefinite tense. So in past indefinite tense, we put auxiliary verb was, where we have to put here was, past participle of main verb lost, preposition by, I will be me in the objective form, in the object, because subject will be object at last. So my words was lost by me. Number E, they were making a stage. So I stage here, object will be subject in passive voice, I stage, were making past continuous tense. So in past continuous tense, we put auxiliary verb was being, were being. I stage, we have to put was being, and past participle of main verb make, made, made. So it will be made, preposition by, they will be them in the objective. They subject will be object in passive voice, so they will be them. Number A, I had done the sum. The sum here object, it will be subject in passive voice. The sum I had done past perfect tense. So in past perfect tense, we put auxiliary verb had been. So the sum had been, past participle of main verb already given, done, preposition by, I will be me in the objective form. an object. So the sum had been done by me. Number G, I shall see a bird. A bird here is object, this will be subject. Shall see, future indefinite tense. In future indefinite tense, we put auxiliary verb shall be, will be. So we put after a bird will be, past participle of main verb see, saw, seen. We put seen here. Preposition by I will be. I subject will be object. Me in passive voice. Number is, you will have drawn the map. The map here is object, this will be subject in passive voice. We'll have drawn future perfect tense. So we will put auxiliary verb will have been and past participle of verb already given drawn by you will be you in the objective. Okay, next one, we can do it. We can do it. Here it is object, this will be the object, it will be subject in passive voice. So here we find modal auxiliary verb. So if we find any modal auxiliary verb in active voices such as can, could, may, might, will, would, we put be after this modal auxiliary verb. So it can be, do, then we put past participle of main verb do, did, done, then by, and we will be, subject will be object, so we will be us. So it can be done by us. Number J, you may do the sum. Here the sum is object, this will be subject or passive voice, and here you find again may, auxiliary verb. So we will put maybe, past participle of main verb do, did, done, preposition by, you will be in objective from you. Number K, he gave me a words. So in the sentence we find two objects, a words and me. So if you find two objects in active voices, you have to take always the first object all the time, that is indirect object. Okay, you can also take the second one, but it will be easy if you take the first one. So me will be in subject I, as past indefinite tense this one I gave. So we put I was, past participle of main verb I was given, a words by, and he will be him in the objective form. Subject will be object. So next one, you can also take the second one, our was, then the answer will be our words was given to me by him. So there is a problem, so that's why I am advising him, you please take the first object all the time. He told me a story. So here I story is a object. Sorry, we can take also we can change voice from taking the second object. Let's see. If you take the second object, what will we have to do? I story, past indefinite tense, I story was told. If you take the second object, so what will we have to do? Before the indirect object, you have to put to or for. So after told, to preposition is used. A story was told to me by him. He will be object in him. We can also take the first one. So I was told, and you have to this object, direct object will be retained. This will be retained in a subject, retained object in a sentence. He was told a story by, I was told a story by, he will be him in the object. Okay, my dear students. So that's all about for today, my dear students. That's all for today. Keep practicing at home. Avoid your parents. Stay safe, stay well. See you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.